Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain today. I'll have a co-captain, but you'll have to stick around and find out who that is. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press that subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed to the show, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button. Queens and kings, on the agenda today is Fingerwear, Bag It Up 2023. Womanizer cleans up his image. You have Niqueatnite, Armonwiggins, and Milagrogramz that was on Niqueatnite's channel. It was a lot going on. Let's get into it.
Say something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Queen Tulsa Show. Queen Tulsa is a content personality that's broadcasted on YouTube, Instagram, and other social media. Please like, share, and subscribe to this independent channel for the people. Donations go to building this platform. Thanks for taking the time to watch. And remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Before we get into it, of course, we've got to put our banner up because this is fair use and under the copyright statute. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, or if we didn't, with the Tory Lanez case, you have Milagrogramz that was going super hard for Tory Lanez. And I mean, she was down there at the courthouse and, wasn't dressed appropriate for court. You know what I mean? And it's been some tiff and it's been some back and forth with two Black women. And we have horse teeth, Armonwiggins, that decided to step in and give his 2 cents on the situation. Welcome to Women's Wednesday. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to dissect. I really want to get into the interview that Nique did. And what I saw was Niqueatnite, and shout out to Niqueatnite if you guys don't know her. Her channel is spelled Nique at ATNITE. But she was being vulnerable, right? She had taken a break from social media. She's a big YouTuber. She has a really big following. I believe she has like over 307,000 subscribers. And they are the Night Owls. That's her platform, the Night Owls. I enjoy Nique's commentary. I enjoy her as a content creator. And she's given me plenty of platforms to go over and hang out with her and her crew. And so I don't know what happened because, sometimes us as content creators, we watch other people, but then we kind of back away and start focusing on our content. No pun intended, no shade. And so that's how it goes. Well, I do want to say this. She recently had come back and she's getting her mental together. And she posted that somebody was coming for her And I was a bit concerned because it was like, why can't we as creators, that's her link right there. Why can't us as creators work together and support one another? Right. And so her and Armon went on an interview, and we're going to review and we're going to recap. If you guys want to see the full video, I did put her link to her channel in the in the um in the comments, and actually I'll put it in the description as well. Give me a second. And so you guys can go over and take a full look at, her channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm crediting Niqueatnite in the description. If you guys use anybody's content, be sure to add their name in your description so then they would know that you did give them credit. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content.
Cool than just trying to beef with people. And I feel like people don't realize that you can really stunt your growth by being that type of person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you actually, that is very true. I think it's one of those situations where it gets sticky because you do want to be cool people, but sometimes you have to go through the growing pains because everybody also is not deserving of access to you.
Yeah, but what she was saying right there is like, you don't want to stunt your growth. And sometimes as content creators, that, when we're having a real conversation, it's like, come and have a real conversation. And having a real conversation is owning up to what you are contributing to the community. If you're out here putting a community against one another, we don't need you at a come to Jesus meeting saying I'm down with it when you're doing that. Because that only shows that you are, once again, up to those tactics. Women, men, people, we have to pull it together. We have to pull it together. Now, there were certain clips that there were certain points that I did want to bring up. And with that being said, let me go ahead and press on with the commentary. Let's go.
I don't see that stuff. I don't really know. I try to vibrate a little bit higher than that stuff. So, but that is a thing. But yes.
It was the shady comments in this sit down that was supposed to have been between two Black women, but Armon felt the need to insert himself and his feelings. And I know a lot of people will not like it, but that's perfectly fine. If I lose subscribers because you like Armon, that is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. But what I don't agree with is a woman putting another woman down, and she has a man encouraging it of a particular group. That's a problem. That's what drives a wedge between all women. Because men, some of them, they stick together, but it's some of them that want to drive a wedge between us all. It was so interesting that Armon decided to bring women together, but he failed to tell you guys a big secret that he's holding back between him and his best friend. And also, why didn't he sit down with Jason? Why isn't he out here on a press tour righting his wrongs? Since sometimes you have to take the bigger road and sometimes you have to be the bigger person and say, I apologize. Let's go.
I think that you got to just realize that content is key, and you will be content. There's people at the courthouses that I didn't even know that be recording us.
Right.
It's crazy. But so we always got to remember that, like, niggas is, you're at any moment, like, you can, and the more you grow, the more court cases you go to, the more your platform grows.
But this is the thing. That woman was there minding her business, reporting on the case. And you guys, instead of reporting on the case, you're all in the comments, you're partnering up. Let's take it back to the court case. Armon and Milagrogramz teamed up. And then the official kingpin came by the second day. He came on the second day because he said that he was debating if he wanted to go and report on it or not. So let's talk about it. Are we talking about the same thing here? Now, I do want to let you guys know, Armon is known for bashing women. You know, and it seems like he found another opportunity to get into more women's beef and try to appear to be the good guy, the voice of reason, right? But this is the same individual that did a ritual on live. Remember burning of the book? Did you go and apologize to that man for disrespecting his book? Do we want to talk about that? Do we? You know what? Give me 1 second. Give me one second, guys. Give me 1 second. We have to navigate right here. 1 second. All right, so I want to know if you guys remember when we had this situation. Do we remember this? Let's talk about this. Remember? Miss Thing did a whole ritual on her live and got the nerve to be sitting up trying to bring people together. This is what Miss Thing did. This is another content creator. And this is what Miss Thing did. Went so low when you could have taken another route. Let's talk about it. Did you or did you not? Very unhinged behavior. We don't need you over here gaslighting people. We don't need you over here doing the most. And how did it become a sit down to inappropriate talk about, salad tossing, fingers in places? And this was supposed to have been two women ironing out the Tory Lane situation. I feel like this was more of a let's pull your skeletons out while we're at it. Because some men do feel a way about Nique. They feel like, she feels a way about men. She thinks all men, are a little funny because of her past experience. And I feel like Armon ignited the fact that of her past. He already knew because they watched that she had just got back from a break. She needed a mental break from everything. But Armon didn't want to see it for her. Armon wanted to use wordplay. Armon, go talk to Jason. Go talk to Jason and work it out with him. This is Women's Wednesday, and I'm calling it out. It appeared to be a setup. You know, I feel like, Armon says, Nique and Milagro are low vibrational. He thinks he's better than them. Because if it wasn't for him, in his mind, they wouldn't have had this engagement. Armon, tidy up in your community before you start trying to tidy it up in other communities. Go apologize to Jason. Okay? And that's where we're going to, just being real. So we're going to move the meter. And this is going to be at the 45-minute mark. Okay? And I want you to get into this.
The traditional media is upset because this stuff carries on and people are able to monetize, and this just amplifies our platforms even more and more and more. And it's like the case is not even going right now. But yet you've got key players still in the thick of it. You know what I mean? Creating content, bringing more people even into, like, now this is a secondary storyline that people are into now. Because now people not only want to know what happened with Tory, they want to know what happened in the halls.
Of course they want to know what happens in the hall. And what a perfect way to capitalize off of that, Armon. Hi, Sonia. What a way to capitalize off of it. So this is supposed to be bringing women together, but the only thing that he can bring to the ladies is, oh, this is bigger than that. Now people want to know what happened in the hallway. Well, didn't y'all handle it behind the scenes? They had a conversation and then they were giving us an apology. Can we just leave it at that? Why do we have to open that back up? You don't think the ladies' feelings are going to rise back up? It's going to be a memory. It's that takeover spirit. Armon, you need to shake that takeover spirit. This was about two women coming together, trying to settle their differences. And the next thing you know, you start prying into her personal life, what type of man she dates, interracially. You started asking personal questions. This had nothing to do with her daughter or her daughter's father. Let's move the meter up. We're going to go to 1 minute. I'm at 1 hour. The 1 hour mark. It was the disrespect for me. Ma'am, you had come over here to settle out things, and now you're just going in and having no respect for my platform. Armon was so white collar before Milagro arrived. When Milagro arrived, child, we entered the ghetto. We entered the ghetto. Let's get into it.
We doing our thing. It gives the viewers something to be like proud and inspired by.
I really just y'all just made my day, honestly. Just seeing y'all coming together just really made my day.
Because you know why? A lot of people go through some things that you never know. The person watching this right now could have made them feel like, you know what? Maybe I can make peace with somebody I've been trying to make peace with. Or you know what? I feel good today. So this is the vibration of warm and bliss. You know what I mean? Versus
you gotta have somebody sitting up. Our mom was there, and at certain points, just plainly said, "This shit is stupid." You gotta have somebody that's gonna be willing to say, "This shit is stupid." It wasn't never even that deep. So, everybody's entitled to their feelings, but can we get past this? A lot of times you can.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thank you.
As a woman, okay, shout out to Sonya for being a member for 6 months, period. Okay. Yes. As a woman, I just feel like women should handle women's issues. Like, when you have somebody in there gaslighting and doing the most, you derail the conversation and you become low vibrational and you become the takeover spirit because you want to get a round of applause you want the glory. Why can't God have the glory? Why can't you say God brought this situation together? When man wants to take accountability for God's work, I look at them funny. Now let's go ahead and okay, I'm gonna move past that. So we're gonna move the meter on up, and this is gonna be around the 102 mark. Let's see, 102:13. 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 13 seconds. This is what we're reviewing.
Say, great job, good job. Y'all did y'all people. Thank you. All right.
Period.
We got 2 left. This is the last 2, then we're gonna end the stream. T, I thought you came up already.
I did, but I had a question to ask. Well, you both, now that Milagrogramz is on here, I just have one question and then I'll come out. So I have a question for all 3 of you, if anything. If there is a YouTuber that does commentary and say negative things about you, and do you feel like it is appropriate to credit that person when you are speaking about them, but you don't put a name on it? Just to...
Well, I feel like, yeah, you should put a name on it, even if you alter the name, because y'all already know the other channel. So I just say Cheryl, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm very direct. Let's talk about it. When I'm talking about content creators like Sean and all them, guess who's in the title? Wiley, everybody. If I need to get a message to them, I'm going to call them out. I'm not going to say that girl, this person, that. Oh my goodness. Look at you growing. I'm so proud of you, Norris Tony. Hey, Queen, I have 1,700 subscribers. I told you were going to grow. I'm so excited for you. Sonya says hello. Hey, Sonya. Absolutely. Now, I want to know, did you guys see the Niqueatnite panel interview with Armonwiggins and Milagrogramz? If you guys did, let me know what your thoughts are in the chat. Do y'all agree with it? Do y'all think that it was a great turnout? Do you think they got anywhere? My thing is, I feel like Armon, he stuck himself in it and nobody was really holding him accountable for the shenanigans that he produces in the community. Let's get into it.
Just giving credit out to just give credit out because you feel like you talked about me and I should acknowledge you. You're not,
So it's like a non-biased situation.
Yeah,
in a professional manner.
And you have to be work. If first of all, if I don't really like you like that, I'm not talking about you. Now, if you're worth it enough for me to end up having to talk about you on my platform, and I don't like you, then I'm going to credit you. But if I don't like you, you might fly to the moon. If I don't like you enough, I didn't see it.
So Armon,
says, oh, let me get into this. Norris Tony says, I'm happy for you too, Queen. Yes, we see showing love and support. You're getting closer to 3K subs. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thank you. You're welcome. This is the thing. This is a content creator that has like 100 120 some thousand subscribers. You would think that this man has 120 million. The way his ego is set up and the way that his nose is so pushed up into the air. I don't know what it is about some. I don't know what it is about some. I don't know what it is about some of these California people. Like some of them, they live in this whole fairy tale land. And they want to live just because you took a picture with a celebrity. You know, it's like their ego is big. For what? You took a picture with somebody. Congratulations. I want to push forward. I want to push forward to the 1 hour, 6 minute, and 2 second mark.
Can I monetize off of this, or am I compelled to talk about it enough? Am I interested enough, to really go in and talk about it? And if I'm that interested, if you made me know it, if you've done something that was just like say I didn't like Niqueatnite, couldn't stand her,
you clearly don't like her, and you clearly can't stand her because when we push forward in this commentary, you guys will see why. Sometimes I feel like there be an underhanded backyard conversation that happens. There's some conversations that happens. And with Armon's reputation with women, nah, I'm not going to do the come to Jesus moment with you. Because there's going to be some type of ulterior motive. What do you want from it? When some people, they do it out the kindness of their heart, some people come with an agenda. And what is that agenda? This man wants to monetize off these Black women's pain. They just had a drama situation. They haven't even had an hour to get past the forgiveness part. And this man is already ready to amp it up with some commentary. I want to speed up to 1 hour, 9 minutes. 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 29 seconds. Let's go.
I don't owe you that. I don't owe you nothing. Like, I don't you think because, and I thought for this for a while, and then there was this little thing that turned in my head, and I would realize that, oh, bitch, I am on my Wendy Williams. Because there was a point where I thought, like, oh, I'm getting viewers.
He thinks he's Wendy Williams. He thinks he's Wendy Williams. But doesn't have the connect like Jason has to Wendy Williams. So it be the underhanded comments in the shade. I'm not going to do this on my platform. Let me go over here to a platform and have a malicious intent because I don't think that this was to serve Nique at all. You brought your ghetto friend Milagro over to disrespect her panel. Nique does not carry on like that. She does not talking about, all these S-acts. It was disgusting, if you ask me. Very disgusting. Can we please get some more likes, please? We are going to move to 1 hour, 12 seconds and 1 hour, 12 seconds and 20 seconds. Let's go.
We're going to end on that note. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate our mom pulling up, Millie pulling up. I appreciate us facilitating the conversation, having a conversation, and realizing, that there is a bigger picture.
Okay, can I ask another question before we go? We don't have to do it this day or today. We can do it next week. But I want to do a conversation if Milagro, I want you on camera, and I want Nique. I want to talk about men because I want to talk about men looking Metro and them being straight. Because girl, you.
Okay, and this is the part where I feel like he's being messy and he's about to try to trigger Nique, because this is the part where he's asking her, trying to trigger her to say something negative towards the gay community. Let's get into it.
Talking about, he came with a velour sweatsuit on at the last one and was switching.
Men look metro now, and that is okay. In order for you to do that, yes, they do, and that is okay. Like,
y'all are in LA, so y'all seeing different men than me.
So, did you see the cute boy at the courthouse? The cute boy at the courthouse with like the green velour, like kind of like offset kind of pants with the beard, with the face.
Yeah,
he was fine as, and she.
Peep this out, ladies. You gotta be careful when a dude says, when the gay dudes, some gay dudes, you gotta be careful when some gay dudes, you gotta be careful when some gay dudes be like, oh my God, you should, oh, he feeling you, he feeling you, he feeling you. Well, all the while they got their eyes planted on him and they want him. Because their mouth is so big that they can't be silent. They're gonna tell somebody. And Armon is a perfect example of that. Let's take a listen.
To say he was gay. And I'm like, girl, he was cute and straight.
I don't know if I believe he's straight.
Oh, God.
Wasn't that the one making consistent eye contact with you?
Oh. Well, he was trying to figure out if I was.
Oh. The deceitful behavior. That's why I knew that this was a scam. This was a scheme. This was definitely a scheme and a plot. Somebody went off script. Let's go to the 1 hour, 14 second, and 27 minute mark. I'm at 27 second. 1 hour, 14. And 27 seconds.
Good relationships, because y'all put all these like hyper masculine things on men that they have to be, and men can't even just live life. Men can't.
I love Andre 3000.
Men can't have a pina colada in Hawaii. Men can't get manicured. It's definitely not jail. It's like, what?
But see, this had nothing to do with gay men. This had something to do with the court case and 2 Black women that let individuals like yourself get in between their vibe. They were doing their own thing. They were shining bright on their platforms. They've seen each other in the streets, on YouTube. But all of a sudden, you get these messy content creators together and they push an agenda. Oh, we got to put the bisexual male in it. Oh, you got to put the down low male in it. What did that have to do with anything? You know, didn't she have like a DL experience? You know, Niqueatnite, did she? I don't know. I mean, word on the street that she did, allegedly. I don't know. Did she? Okay, so this is another thing. He wants to continue to try to make this women versus gay men situation. Let's go.
But you in LA, so you don't see all these fine, thick men with the hoops. That's what men look like.
I like that. I want my man to have on a nice button up and maybe some cool jeans, or like, you know, maybe even a graphic shirt, cool, but like a, you know, like a designer shirt or something. But I don't want bell bottoms and hair.
Oh, you don't want no man that shop on Fashion Nova, ASOS, Boohoo. He got to just shop and wear like big and tall.
So now he's bagging her into the corner to see. Well, let us know what type of stereotype guy you like. He has to have the long t-shirt, the sagging pants, and the gang, allegedly. it was too much going on in that live. You know, I don't know if this was the Armonwiggins show or if this was a come to Jesus moment for Black women, Black strong content creators. Here we go. Let's get right here.
Like, you know, maybe even a graphic shirt, cool, but like a, you know, like a designer shirt or something. But I don't want bell bottoms and hair.
Oh, you don't want no man that shops on Fashion Nova, ASOS, Boohoo. He got to just shop and wear like big
No,
and
you
tall.
gotta have a white tee with the jeans and a brill. Come to take.
See, once again, why does she have to let you know what type of man she likes? You were already eyeing the one that that had his eyes on her, allegedly, or was making contact at you, allegedly. Let's talk about more of the gaslighting. And this is, I just feel like certain conversations, you know, it's a time and place for everything, right? Well, Armon does not understand it's a time and place for everything. Because look what he does. Let's get into it.
I never seen your daughter, but they were saying that your daughter's half white. Is that true?
No. Her dad is mixed, but he's not.
Oh, okay. They were saying that he was white.
No, he's not even mixed with white. No.
Oh, okay.
His dad is fully Black. His mom is Puerto Rican.
Oh, so he's Black.
So, yeah, he's not even...
So rumors with no regard.
Yeah. Okay, Puerto Rican. You know, I love you in Puerto Rican. I'm your Dominican Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he's Black. He looked Black.
Do we speak in Spanish?
No, he's Black. He's mixed. He's Black.
But you...
Why does he have to speak Spanish? Why you just can't let it just go from there? Well, listen, it doesn't stop there. Now, guys, we are about to play the hot tea. Now we're about to get into the real hot tea. Okay? Because this is, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 47 seconds. But we are going to start, hold on. We're going to, okay, we're going to start at 1 hour, 27 second, and 29 minute mark. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. 39. So we'll do 127, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 39 seconds. Let me check the lights. Please hit the lights. Because, baby, when I tell you the hot tea, now this is the hot tea, as Armon would say. All right, let's get into it.
Just let me get you. I was just trying it, you faggot.
Words. It just was because the situation happened like this. He kept like tooting it a kind of way to where I'm like, do he want to put finger in there? So I did it, and then he kind of like, you know, he let me, and then he kind of like backed up on it. And I was just like, no. I didn't like it.
Oh, you wouldn't do it again.
Nique had that man in the bedroom, and child, she said he was trying to bag it up. And I said, I can't hear no more. And that's all I know, y'all. That's what happened. That is what happened. Y'all want to hear her say it one more time? All right, here we go. Let go.
Okay, the situation happened like this. He kept like tooting it a kind of way to where I'm like, do he want to put finger in there? So I did it, and then he kind of like, you know, he let me, and then he kind of like backed up on it. I was
Something